Welcome to Track 120. The road to your real estate success starts with these next 120 pages. This packet is designed to help you get started in your real estate career, or if you are someone that's struggling currently right now with finding clients and getting back on track, this book is for you. See, Major League Success was created because of you. Most agents struggle with how to go out and attract business, and most agents do not know where their next closing or client is going to come from. And this book, over the next 120 pages, is going to help you stay on track to go out and to attract business to you and to make your day be systematized to where you are following your system to reaching out to new people and your sphere of influence. See, it's my personal motto. Success unshared is failure. And that's a quote by John Paul DeJoria. So a couple key things. What drives you? Why did you get into real estate in the first place? I really want to know deep down the reason behind you wanting to get into the business. Surface level, typically people are talking about making more money or having more freedom. But what's the real reason why you want more money or you want more freedom? What's your financial goal for your business? What do you want out of life? What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish? For me, it's all about freedom and the ability to travel, right? I believe in, having experiences and making sure I am living the life I want to live. It's funny because a lot of people, laugh when I say this, but we only live once, right? And I want to make sure I'm maximizing my time here on the earth. So what do you want out of life? And design your business to point you in the direction of your ultimate goal of how you want your life to look. What are your top 2 core values? I read a book called Dare to Lead by Brene Brown, and this is where I got that idea. She talks about core values, and most people have 6, 7, 10 different core values, but she really wants to know what your top 2 core values are. And those are typically the core values that most people actually live by, and they don't just speak. For me, my core values are teamwork and reliability. Anyone that knows me knows I'm a big team player and I'm reliable. Most people can call me, text me at any time of the day, and I'm typically able to get back to them. And then what's your BHAG, your big, hairy, audacious goal, personal and professional, right? This is going to be like your North Star, right? This is like your, 25-year goal. What's that one big thing that you want to go out and accomplish? Take some time to really go over this page. Be honest with yourself. Be truthful in what you want to accomplish, because it's going to help you in your business stay focused when the time gets rough. And this is going to be a great page for you to come back to throughout this process and throughout your career. Next couple pages, we're going to start putting down your sphere of influence, right? This is where you're going to start listing names of your top 100 people in your life that you can call your sphere of influence, because these are some of the people that we're initially going to be touching base with and reaching out to over the next 120 days. And then the power of consistency by the numbers. See, with this plan, over the next 120 days, we're going to have you do these things. We're going to have you send out 5 direct messages. We're going to have, and this is all on a day basis, right? So 5 direct messages, 15 social media comments. It doesn't have to just be on one platform. It can be on multiple. So if you're, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever it is, just 15 social media comments, right? And make these authentic. Don't just do the traditional happy birthday or congratulations. Do authentic comments. If someone was on vacation, do a comment. If someone, had something happen in their career, make sure it's more than just congratulations. Be authentic with it. And then one handwritten note. One of the things that we're going to try to have you do is one handwritten note and to gather addresses from your sphere of influence and people that you're prospecting. And the reason behind that is in today's world, most people get emails, most people get text messages, most people get direct messages through social media, but very rarely are people writing handwritten notes. And this is just going to be a personal touch for you, whether you met them for lunch or you saw something happened on Facebook. Just jot down a quick note. It doesn't have to be a letter, a couple sentences, and get it out in the mail and send it to them. And then 2 phone calls to your personal database, right? We all have a phone. We all have contacts in there. Just 2 phone calls. And these do not have to be these touches right here, the 5 direct messages, the 15 social media comments, the 1 handwritten note, and the 2 phone calls. Those do not have to be just real estate related. Just call to check in. Send a message just to check in or catch up, right? Maybe you haven't seen them in a while or you haven't spoken to them in a while. Just catch up with your sphere of influence, just to say hi, to see how things are going. So when you break down these numbers, it's 23 touches a day. When you multiply that by 5 days a week, so I'm not even asking you to work weekends, right? This is just Monday through Friday, 5 days a week. You're going to have 115 touches a week. And then multiply that by 4 weeks in a month, that's 460 touches a month. And then 12 months in a year, that's 5,520 touches a year. And this is where I think a lot of agents struggle, is the consistency behind prospecting. Most of us will do it for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, even a month. But a lot of us don't do it consistently, where it's week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. And just this simple little breakdown here in the numbers, I'm only saying 23 touches a day. You could probably really knock that out in probably 2-3 hours a day max, right? And that's if you get distracted. So for 2 to 3 hours a day, just doing 23 touches, you're going to reach 5,520 people a year. And those aren't all just new touches. Some of those you're going to be following up with people, 2 months later, a month later, whatever it may be. But when you look at the conversion rate at 0.5%, you're talking 27.6 transactions a year. And at 1%, you're talking 55.2 transactions a year. Just by doing 2 hours of work every single day. So I really want you guys to think about the numbers and the power of consistency. And that's one of the biggest things agents struggle with in our business. Now, the daily success plan. This is what you're going to fill out every single day for the next 120 days. Daily gratitude, right? What are you thankful for? What are you grateful for? Right? We all have something that we're grateful for. It could be big, it can be small, it can be personal, it can be business. It doesn't matter. But what are you grateful for? What are 3 goals, your top 3 goals, priorities that you need to get done today? And then check boxes for your 5 direct messages, right? And then tally mark your 15 comments. List the names of those people, right? So now you can start keeping up with who you've already reached out to, and on a daily basis, just to kind of hold yourself a little bit more accountable. And then you're going to do 3 social media posts a day. This can be real estate listings. If you don't have any listings, try to reach out to new builds in your area.3 reach out to other agents, either at your brokerages or people that you're friends with, so you can share their listings. But 3 social media posts. So listings, real estate activities, whether that's you just simply checking into work, or you checking in a certain city because you're out on showings, or, just saying that, hey, I just, got done having a great conversation or a great meeting with a client, or prospecting, right? Just let people know that you're prospecting. Share a post, right? So, if you have friends that are small business owners, or, a friend just had something exciting happen in their life or in their career, share their post to your wall. Some of those, when you're sharing posts, you're going to be tapping into that person's friends and database, right? So especially for small business owners, share any small business owner. If they make a post, share it to your Facebook or your Instagram. And then personal, mix in your personal stuff, right? You went on a walk, or you did went to dinner, went on date night, traveled, whatever it is. So I don't care, what order, but just do 3 social media posts a day, and then 1 hour of real estate training, reading a book, whether it's self-help, business, real estate, or 1 hour of a podcast. It doesn't matter to me if you mix and match. And at the beginning of my career, when I was selling, I did a lot of real estate training on YouTube, just listening to other interviews of other successful agents. Right now, I'm doing a lot of reading and podcasts, and on Clubhouse. So for me, my goal was always just to take one thing away from that, whether it was a quote, something to implement, something big, something small. It doesn't matter, but just plan an hour a day. I always did it first thing in the morning to help me get my mind straight for the day. And then one handwritten note, and to gather one new address, right? So one way for you to get an address would be, you reaching out to your sphere of influence or someone, and you just simply saying, hey, my business is done by referral, and I would love to keep you in the loop of any upcoming events that I may be doing for my sphere of influence or my past clients. I'm doing giveaways and having events. I just want to make sure that you're not missing out on any of those opportunities that I'm going to be providing. If you could just give me your address, that'd be great, right? No one's going to say no to that, right? They want to be involved in the process. And then phone calls, 2 phone calls to your sphere of influence. You have people already in your phone. If you don't, reach out to people on social media, try to get their phone numbers. If you're someone that's doing internet leads, if you're on a team doing internet leads, there should be 25 calls a day, right? Because you already have those leads coming in. You should be doing at least 25 phone calls if you're doing internet leads already. And then notes for the day, give your thoughts of the day. At the end of the day, did you hit your goals? Did you not hit your goals? Good feedback, bad feedback to yourself, right? So the daily success plan is to keep you on track for the next 120 days. In my experience in this business, if you're consistent for that long, you're going to have business coming in. And then it comes down to making sure you plan out your day to make sure you're hitting this daily success plan. I hope you guys go out and crush it. This plan's here to help you. You're going to get business from it. Just stay consistent with it. Trust and love the process, right? Congratulations. You just finished the Fast Track 120. I hope you stay dedicated to your daily touches. And always remember, those that are successful fall in love with the process. They do the small things consistently. They always prospect, and they always follow up. And I got that, Kobe Bryant was interviewed by Nick Saban a couple of years ago, and he was talking about how people, younger NBA players did not follow and trust the process. They would try something out, it wasn't working, and then they give up on it, right? That's basically what he was saying. But the greats, they fall in love with the process. They do the small things day in and day out. So that way, when they get to the game, they know that they are well-versed and well-practiced, right? So go out and crush it. I hope you guys enjoy Fast Track 120. If you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I'm here to help you as you go through this journey, and I'll make sure you have all of my contact information.